What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder. Get this. According to Anthony Joshua said in his last IFL TV interview that the fight between him and Deontay Wilder will definitely happen. Wow. Okay. And Joshua had this to say. He said that Deontay Wilder now is more eager than ever because everything here now has been pushed down the line. He's a bit older, so he wants the last few years of his career to fight the top guys and make all the money that he can. So I'm sure the fight will now be made. And let me counterpunch. I want to remind people that Anthony Joshua said something, I think it was in early 2019 or late 18. And he said, well, these guys, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, are only getting older. They're a lot older than me. They were pro 5 or 6 years before I even came on the scene. And it would make more sense for them to fight me now versus later because I'm only getting better and I'm younger than those guys. So I think they should take this opportunity now before they start getting older. Now, we look at present day. Now it is later. Now they are older. Deontay Wilder's 37 years old and counting. Okay? Anthony Joshua's, what, 32? Okay, if not 33, but I think he just turned 32 years of age, right? And Tyson Fury, I think, is 34. And these guys had the opportunity to face him, and they actually didn't. And Anthony Joshua's actually 33 years of age. Okay, so he's only a year behind Tyson, but ages 33 and 37, is detrimental for any fighter that wants to fight at the top level because the earlier you take these fights, the better off you are, especially if you're in your prime. And you don't want to threaten with or play around with the idea of fighting someone past your prime because it may be your time to run out, okay? Those reflexes are only going to stay sharp for a certain amount of time. You can have all the experience in the world, but experience does not give you or gain you speed, power, testosterone, energy, or any of that stuff. It just makes you a little smarter in the ring on what to do with what you still have, but you still have only so much remaining. Okay? And I think this is funny that Anthony Joshua has pretty much prophesized the fact that, hey, you guys need to fight me now because if you fight me later, I might be too much for you. Well, we will see if that's the case. But Shelly Finkel and Eddie Hearn, they are in talks, okay? I don't think that any Tyson Fury-like shit will go down when someone talks too much and really throws everything out of whack like the Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua negotiations did. So I think these guys are going to take their time to make this fight happen, and I think Anthony Joshua is more confident that this fight will happen now because Deontay Wilder is a guy that he really should have fought. But hey, better late than never, honestly. Because at the end of the day, they're still fighting. Yes, they were on the very top of their game. Now they're not. They're still pretty high up there on that mountain, okay? So they could make a clash. And the irony of this is that Anthony Joshua taking on Deontay Wilder will more than likely make more money than Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk or any other fight. So it is the biggest fight I think that can be made. Title or non-title, it doesn't really matter at this point. These guys have already proven themselves. They've been through their trials. They've been through their tribulations. And now it's time for us to see who's the best, because we've only just seen Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. We haven't seen Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. We haven't seen Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. We haven't seen any of these fights. So we still need to see round 2 of the three-headed dragon. Okay? And this is round 2. This is AJ taking on Deontay, or this is Deontay taking on AJ. And I think this fight should happen, and I think that Deontay Wilder is resurrected. So sometimes, though, regardless of you being older or younger or whatever, maybe you don't fight as good because you haven't practiced the things that you knew you had. And I think that's what happened to Deontay. He wasn't practicing the right practices. He wasn't training the right way because he felt he didn't need to, and he didn't allow anybody else to guide him or make him train the way he's supposed to, until Malik Scott stepped on the scene and took the front seat in training Deontay. And I think he's a lot better for it. So we may see a better fight because of it, instead of someone that gets exposed because he's only relying on his right hand, versus someone that knows other attributes and could do more than throw his right hand, which I think Deontay Wilder can do as of right now with Malik Scott. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua stating that now, since Deontay Wilder's a bit older, he wants to make things count in his career, so he wants to fight the best, so he will come see me. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!